I think 2016 will definitely be a year of assessing whether companies who raised the capital over the last 2 years are able to execute or not. It is going to be a very, very challenging year. I would say it's going to be a year which was as challenging as maybe 2012, which I remember was a pretty tough year for the startup industry. The difference is I think there are multiple companies, including ourselves, who are well capitalized. But in addition to being well capitalized, it's important to have the right strategy and the fact that you should have built the right management team going into what's going to be a slightly stormy year. So we feel pretty happy about how we are teed up for this year. However, there's tons of work ahead of us this year. It will surely be a defining year for our company as well as for our industry.
You spoke about the fact that Snapdeal is well capitalized, and clearly, we're looking at a situation wherein players like you are commanding really spectacular valuations, perhaps even more than some of the listed peers. And that brings me to my next question, which is, recently the market regulator SEBI had relaxed the regime as far as startup listings is concerned because they feared a flight of capital abroad. They wanted the startups to perhaps list on the bourses here rather than go overseas. How is Snapdeal placed, and how soon can we perhaps see a big bang IPO, if at all?
I think valuations are not something entrepreneurs or management teams should be worried about as private companies. It's the price investors are willing to pay to get on with us in this great, phenomenal, exponential journey. When we have discussions with investors, we never tell them this is our target valuation. We tell them this is the progress we've made, this is the progress we intend to make, what do you value the company at?
But do you intend to list at all at any stage?
Of course. I think there will come a point like Alibaba listed 16 years after they started.
And that was a big bang listing.
Yeah, and I think it's the timing has to be opportune because companies like ours are still early. And to be a successful public company, you need to have a lot of predictability in your revenues, in your profits, etc. We're not there yet. And it will take some time to get there. And in the interim, we want flexibility to make front-loaded investments in supply chain and technology, which we are doing as we speak.
Are you expecting more consolidation in the startup space, on the e-commerce space in 2016? And also, will Snapdeal look at any acquisitions in niche segments?
I think consolidation has been happening and will continue to happen, some large, some small. From our perspective, we are very, very focused on executing on our core strategy, which is just building India's most reliable and frictionless commerce ecosystem, of which, of course, Snapdeal is a big part, as is Freecharge, which is our payments business, which is already the second largest digital payments business in the country, and probably in 1 year will become the largest payments business in the country, digital.
Amazon entered India with deep pockets, and they've been very aggressive as far as their expansion is concerned. They're also, in fact, as far as the market share is concerned, they have gobbled up quite a lot of market share. So they are making inroads into the market shares of not only you, but also your other peer and rival, which is Flipkart. How do you look at competition in 2016?
See, e-commerce in India is going to be a multi-$100 billion market. Most estimates would say by 2019, 2020, it's going to be $100 billion plus
So are you
market.
unfazed by competition from the likes of Amazon?
No, of course not. You have to learn from your competition. You have to be paranoid about your competition, but you have to stick to your strategy as well. And competition is not necessarily bad. I think competition pushes you, makes you want to be more innovative. One of the advantages we will always have as a local company is our entrepreneurial spirit, and at no point will we lose that.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.